Greetings to Honorable Speaker, ma'am, and respected members of this august House. I come from an India that worships women as Devi Durga and Ma Kamakhya. I come from an India that celebrates women as leaders and nation builders. And yet, I also come from an India where girls are often told to be careful, mothers are asked to sacrifice, and women are expected to adjust. And that brings me to one fundamental question, that can we truly become a Viksit Bharat by 2047? And the answer to that question lies in the very spirit of Nari Shakti Vandan. Nari Shakti Vandan is not just about representing women through a government policy, but it is about building an India where a young girl does not have to prove that her dreams matter, where the contribution of a mother is never taken as an obligation, and where the safety, dignity, and opportunity of a woman are never made conditional. I want to live in a nation where a young girl can complete her education without being told that her marriage is the next deadline. That is social inclusion. I want to live in a nation where a young woman does not have to share her live location every single time she returns home after sunset. That is called freedom, not privilege. But unfortunately, I live in a nation that celebrates the Padman of India, but menstrual leave is still not recognized as a part of workplace dignity. I live in a nation where a newly wedded wife is often welcomed as Ma Lakshmi, but non-consensual sexual intercourse within the marriage is still not recognized as marital rape. However, I believe that if Hima Das from Assam can become the Dhing Express of India, if Sarojini Naidu from Telangana can become the Nightingale of India, if Tessie Thomas from Kerala can become the Missile Women of India, and if Ritu K from Uttar Pradesh can become the Rocket Women of India, then the question is not about whether Indian women are capable of building a Viksit Bharat, but the real question is whether we, the men of this nation, are capable of reducing and removing the barriers that stand in their way. And that is why the greatest responsibility of building a Viksit Bharat through Nari Shakti Vandan does not rest only with the government, but it lies equally with each and every citizen of India. And as long as the people of this nation respect our women, treat them equally, give them freedom, ensure their safety, support their education, stop questioning their choices, and uphold their dignity, it is therefore at that point of time when we, the citizens of India, shall rise and proudly say that yes, our women are no longer the secret superstars of the nation, but they are the shining architects of a Viksit Bharat 2047. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, ma'am. Thank you, this Honorable House.